Hello, Ladypreneurs. How are you all this afternoon? Hope you're all well and not too snowed in. I'm really sorry, I've got a really squeaky chair and every time I move it squeaks. I hope you can't hear it on there and I hope the lighting's okay. I'm sitting in a different place to usual to try and get a really good signal on my internet. I've got a new tripod, which is one of these clippy ones that clips onto things, and I'm not 100% convinced it's going to stay where I've clipped it, so please bear with me. Everything's new today, so I hope you're all well. For those of you who are new to the Ladypreneurs Club and haven't met me before, my name is Karen Ann Sparks and I help mums like me to build a home-based business online and get their sparkle back, and that's what this group is all about. We're all here to share our stories, help each other, provide tips, advice and support so we can all know how to best go about building our businesses online. So over the last few weeks we've been looking at attraction marketing, and we spent a week looking at your Facebook profile and how it's set up, making sure that you appeared attractive to other people. And then we looked at the first two pillars of attraction marketing, which is building your audience. And then last week we talked about engaging your audience. And so this week is the final pillar. This is selling to your audience. So once you have gone out into Facebook land or wherever it is that you are trying to build your business, and you have started to make connections and build your network so that you have people to talk to, and then you have started to engage them in conversation, and that starts off on your profile as we've talked about before, and gradually you take it over into private chats to get to know people and build relationships. And eventually, if you have gone about all that in the right way, hopefully you will have uncovered a need that they have for whatever it is you have to offer. So it might be a particular product that you sell, or it might be your business opportunity, and then this is where you start to talk to them about whatever it is you have to offer. Now lots of people find this part really scary and tacky and yucky. They don't want to be salesy. But if you have gone about building rapport in the right way, it doesn't need to be like that. If you have something that would help somebody, it's your duty to offer them that help. It's up to them whether they take you up on that offer or not. You're not in the job of convincing or cajoling or bribing or arguing with people about whether what you have is right for them. That's their decision to make. But if you come across a need and you know that you have something that can help that person solve that problem, then it's your duty to offer them that particular thing, whether it's the chance to earn more money or whether it's a specific product that you have that can solve a specific problem. Can't get my words out today. So it really needs to be no different to offering someone a cup of tea. If you say to someone, would you like a cup of tea? And they say, no, thank you. You don't think, well, I'm not talking to them again. They didn't drink my tea. You know, you just carry on with your conversation, and that's what you need to do. If you offer something to somebody and they say no, don't take it personally. Don't be connected to the outcome of the conversation. Just move on and carry on with your conversation. Continue to build that relationship, because you never know when things might change for them and they will be interested in buying your product or your service or your opportunity. And if you have continued to build the relationship, they will come back to you. The reason that we are using attraction marketing is to build your network, to get to know your network, and for them to get to know you, so that when they have a need for whatever it is you have to offer, you are the first person they think of, and they will come to you and ask to buy whatever it is you have. And this whole process doesn't need to be lengthy and drawn out. It can all happen in a matter of days, sometimes even hours, depending on how your conversation goes and how you build rapport and how quickly you find yourself talking about whatever it is that you have to offer. So you really need to remember to position yourself as somebody who is helping other people, serving other people. You're not selling, you're offering help. And once you can position yourself like that, you will find it a lot less stressful to offer your goods and services. And when it comes to your business opportunity, I was talking about this yesterday on my personal profile a little bit. You have to remember that you are offering someone a golden opportunity to really change their lives if they take that opportunity and run with it. If they put the work in, there is the chance that they could, you know, in 4 or 5 years, their income could be mind-blowing. You know, this really is. If you're in network marketing and you're offering somebody the opportunity to join you in business, you are offering them the chance to change their lives, their families' lives, and, you know, the lives of everybody that they come into contact with, that they choose to help in the future. So you are, you really do have a golden ticket, and you need to position yourself that way. Don't be apologetic. Don't be you know, a bit, you know, I know it's not for everybody, and you take a stand and say, this is an absolutely fantastic opportunity. You can, if you haven't had success yet, you can use other people's success stories within your team or within your company and say, you know, so-and-so has achieved this, this is what I'm working towards, do you want to come with me? And then it's up to them. They can say yes or they can say no, or they may have more questions. But whatever it is, don't take it personally. Don't be upset when people say no. It's just not the right time for them, or they have more questions, or, you know, there might be something else going on in their life that they haven't disclosed to you, and they can't move on with that purchase or that business decision at the moment. But if you don't take it personally and you just carry, you know, you just say, no problem, just thought I'd offer, you know, I know that this can help you. But obviously, if it's not for you, that's absolutely fine. But I wouldn't have been, you know, a good friend if I hadn't have offered this to you. So, you know, thanks for listening, and then just move the conversation on back to whatever it was you were talking about, or you know, something else that you have in common. So the sales part really doesn't need to be any different to you talking to any one of your friends in real life and saying, oh, you know, I really would like to lose a few pounds, but I've tried this, I've tried that, nothing seems to be working. And you saying, oh, I've just tried this amazing drink, you just drink one a day and the pounds have fallen off, do you want me to give you the details? If, you know, if it wasn't your business and you'd had that experience, you would offer that to your friends without thinking twice. And that's where you need to come from when you're offering your own products. Yes, you're going to earn money off of it, but that's irrelevant. You are talking to a friend and offering them something that can help them in response to something that they have said. If you go about it like that, you know, you've got no reason to feel icky or awkward, or any of those other feelings that we tend to find come along when we get to the sales part of the build, engage and sell. So I hope that's given you something to think about today, a different way to come at it. And I hope that the whole thing that we've talked about for the last few weeks does make sense. If you do have any questions, just pop them below or send me a message. And as always, I'll do my best to answer them for you. But I do have access to some other paid trainings. So if you wanted to look at this in a bit more detail and get a few more tips and advice and help, whatever, let me know and I can pop over some details for you to have a look at. Again, no pressure. It's entirely up to you. I have something you can look at if you'd like to. See what I did there? And again, if you have any questions, pop them below or send me a message and I'll do my best to help. So I hope that's been helpful today, as I say, and I hope it's given you a different way to look at where you're coming from a sales point of view. And let me know below if you found that helpful or not. I'm beginning to babble because I've just dropped my notes on the floor and I've forgotten what I was saying. So I hope you all have a really lovely Sunday, what's left of it. I'm just off now to cook my dinner. We've just got back from our weekly jaunt to Isleworth for my daughter's rehearsal. So I've just stuck the dinner in the oven. Come and talk to all you lovely ladies while it's cooking. I'm going to go and have my dinner now. So enjoy the rest of today, whatever you're up to. Stay warm in this horrible snowy weather, and I will see you all again next week. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.